Cool. All right.
Is it time for the Bible?
No, just because I'm rubbing my hands. Can't a man rub his hands together and be pleased with himself? I just rub my hands. So, what's up? Tell me, are you seeing anybody? That's always, I mean, they have to be at least, if there are 150 million people in Nigeria, there have to be at least 5 million men who are watching this, who want to know whether you are single. A lie. You're no ring, Gabi. You're single. Okay. She's single. Okay. Now somebody move closer to the edge of their seat. One, tick that one. Now second one, so that they will be ticking. What kind of man is your man? I won't say dream man, but your ideal man. Who would you go out with? Now, before you start saying all those things, God-fearing. I don't want to hear God-fearing. I mean, I fear God. I fear God, but they have abused that thing.
Yeah.
What is a God-fearing man?
God-fearing man.
I don't want to hear. Okay, let's start physically. What kind of man is your man physically? Let's say physical first.
I think, growing up as a child, we all have like a visual, picture of what we want our spouse to look like. I snapped out of that a long time ago. So now, I think beauty really is within. And I'm looking out for somebody with a very, very good heart. Very good heart.
Oh, tick number 2. She says it doesn't matter. So it's about heart.
It's about the heart.
Okay, so just wondering, I'm just curious. Would your dream man look anything like this? Like this? Like this? You can't see it. I'll bring it to you. Would he look anything like this? Just, would he? Sorry. I had to do that. Sorry. But is there any truth to this at all? It's just, just debunk it right now, national TV. Is there any truth? I'm not really a gossip kind of person, but they were just on my neck. Ask. As you people were asking me to ask, Abi. They are the ones that pushed me, not me. Is there any truth?
He has a very, very good heart.
He has a very... I am satisfied with that. If you are not satisfied, case closed. We're done with that. We're done. They say that there's no smoke without. Okay, so when people buy this soft cell on the street, when people buy this soft cell on the street, they assume that no matter how it be, there's got to be some element of truth to it. You tell us from that point of view. For every story that you see on the cover of a soft cell or a magazine, is there always an element of truth, or some of them are just out?
Very rare is there an element of truth. I will bring it up now. There's the most famous rumor about me and the vice president. There was not an element of truth in that. I'm here to meet the chap, and if I meet him, he has to pay.
Bros. There you go.
He has to pay.
Here's where I'm curious now, If this were the United States, if this were England, if this were anywhere else, if you write stories that are unfounded, you get sued. Why don't we sue? Have you ever sued here? Are we afraid? Is it that when you sue now, they're going to...
Have you ever seen our courts?
Well, thank God I've actually never seen our courts, but in the movies, or when I drive past Ikeja court, affidavit, Ikeja court, affidavit.
That's a typical example of don't believe everything you watch. Don't believe everything you watch. Truth of the matter is, if you want to win, you let it all go, let the negativity go, focus, be positive, and strive, and you will really, really pick them.
Clap for her. The way you're going about this, are you like a born again Christian or something?
No, I think I'm more spiritual.
What does that mean? Look, because when the person tells you, no, but they are spiritual. If you be Igbo is spiritual. If you smoke Igbo, you get spiritual. Which kind of spiritual are we talking about?
I'm just one of those people who believe in do unto others what you want them to do unto you. I believe very strongly in karma. I believe in destiny. I believe you can't delay a person's destiny. You can't stop a person's destiny. You can only delay it. So,
Sorry. I have a problem with that particular saying. They say it a lot. You can't stop destiny but delay. Please, neither stop nor delay my destiny. If I'm going to live 90 years and you delay it until I'm 87, what have you not stopped it? You have stopped. Okay, it won't take that long.
It won't take that long because I believe everything happens at the right time when it's due.
Clap for her again. Do you know what the Yorubas call omoluabi? Omoluabi. Can anybody define what omoluabi is? Omoluabi. Any of you omoluabi? Sorry. I have MC Abe here. MC Abe, who is omoluabi?
Somebody that is a hoofless shoes.
Who is a hoofless shoes? Somebody that is a hoofless shoes.
Definitely worse.
It means
anybody else?
Ignore him. Omoluabi is generally the Yoruba word for somebody born well. It's for want of a better word, it's good pedigree. It's pedigree, definitely, just pedigree. She has pedigree. Omoluabi. Okay, so before I let you go, tell me what's your educational background?
Well, I went to Kemesta International Nursery and Primary School in Brown Road, Aguda.
Aguda Surulere.
Yeah.
Aguda Surulere Nursery and Primary School. Which year?
Oh God.
Okay, you're 31 now.
Yeah.
So you went about 1985 to about 90. Aguda Brown Street, that time was slightly Ajebota. So Ajebota Primary School. See, secondary school.
Methodist Girls High School. We're getting Raza.
Where? Yaba. Even the principal of Ocean Grammar School thinks the school is too. Okay. Now let's go. And beyond that,
I did that till SS1. Then my family moved out of Surulere to a further place, Egbeda, and then I had to change school, so I went to Girls High School, Agege.
Sorry, where? Girls High School, Agege.
Yeah.
Okay. There are
For 1 year.
Okay.
That was for just a year, and then I had to go, transfer to the east because at that point in time I had to give birth to my kid, and then so the last 2 years of my secondary school I finished in the east, which was a really tough one because I'd never been away from my family, and but I came back after that to Lagos and then started auditioning for roles while I awaited my results. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Now, if I heard what you said correctly, you had a child when you were still in high school,
yeah.
And that's got to be a difficult thing, especially around here. Around here, it's got to be a difficult thing. But you seem to be the proverbial. If you get a knock in life, you pick yourself up and you keep going. If you had to say a word to somebody out there who's struggling, who seems to think that they've made a mistake, and what would you say to them in encouragement?
Well, obviously, when you are dealt by a blow, you think that's the end of life, especially as a kid. You think that's that's it. Your life is done. It's over. You don't actually see. You can't foresee the future at that point in time. But the truth of the matter is, what don't kill you, especially if you survive, it only makes you stronger. And if you've dealt with the highest blow, you can actually deal with anything in life. And really, to be honest, I think stuff like that only prepares you for what is to come, because challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations will come definitely, and it would only give you the patience and understanding on how to deal with these things. So, there's a reason for everything.
Thank you. That's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Having said,